bright and early. Got the tinted covers on the plates. Just gives it like a nice like tint gloss thing to it. Looks 10 times better. I'm gonna have to probably repaint a lot of stuff and along with the rest of the truck, but we also got our rear view mirror back, pumped on that. So that's cool. So now we're gonna use some tint sprays and stuff. I'm actually gonna get rid of this LED light because it actually screws with these transmissions for some reason. And yeah, I'm gonna sand down, paint match the factory one, and then tint the lens. So should come out pretty good. And yeah, just slowly but surely trying to make this somewhat presentable just in case this isn't done for AC. So we're just trying to make things as best as we can with the time we have right now. But we'll see. Obviously we've been crunching on that. So we're hoping to have this done by next week, painted, and hopefully have the box on it. So I could wet sand and blend that paint to match this paint. It was just painted, so it was probably a cheap job because the bed on this thing is pretty runny. You can't tell, it's dirty as shit. It's been sitting here for a year, but paint's nice. It's just very grainy, orange peely. So I'm gonna wet sand and blend that out to smooth, and it'll match the glass we're dealing with here, which I'm really stoked about because obviously you guys saw it come a very long way. But yeah, may get a temporary set of wheels for this for AC just in case we have to take it, but I'm really trying to take this just because this needs like a bunch of body work and stuff like that. Now everyone's always running, you know, their mouth and stuff about how, you know, the truck needs some body work, has a little bit of rust here and there. Well, if you look underneath the truck, and nothing is painted underneath it at all, except for the frame. That was done horribly. But everything else is, as you can see, there is literally next to no rust underneath the entire truck. So that's why I have the following and everything I got, because people that have actually seen the truck don't worry about, you know, little rust areas. They just are simply blown away at how clean a non-painted OBS can be from 1994. So yeah, it's pretty spotless truck. So, and we are going to basically learn from this one and master it so we can do the same thing to this one. So all underneath will get done. This is all going to be white and purple, the whole truck. So looking forward to that. I think I'm just going to get a new bed, have the rust taken care of everywhere else, and then have the whole truck shot again in a white pearl. So yeah, that's originally after the tornado hit. So after the tornado hit, I was supposed to basically get ahead on the truck, hoping that, the insurance, you know, unfortunately a tree crushed it and whatnot during the tornado. So I thought I'd get ahead and basically have some of the body work done ahead of time, basically for free, you know, minus the $500 out of my pocket for the insurance. But yeah, it didn't play out that way. It sat in a shop for 2 years, and they had enough trouble just getting the roof done and stuff like that, and basically they needed all the insurance money for that. So plans didn't go exactly even relatively close to what we planned. So we're kind of stuck going backwards because I have to fix now a bunch of stuff. It sat in a body shop with the doors off of it and stuff, so it's a mess. I'm going through everything, fixing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's gonna take time, and at this point I have to get so far into it to make the truck what it was again, to the point where I need to like completely gut the interior to clean it, stuff like that. So I might as well have all the body work done, you know, actually redo the entire interior, not even just clean it. At this point I'm probably just gonna redo the entire fucking truck. it's basically what we've come down to. So just gonna cruise around, have fun with it temporarily, and then at this point, like, just with the truck game, like, people used to look at this thing and now they just will walk right by it. You know, it's just not cutting it anymore. And truthfully, it's not, you know I can make it 20 times better. So I am going to focus on lifting it, finishing the motor in this thing, you know, working on painting underneath it and everything like that, cleaning up, you know, getting some new body panels. I'm going to replace all the body panels I can on it. And then from there, if there's anything else that needs a little bit of body work, I'm going to have them do that, and then find a really reputable paint shop to give this thing a super sweet paint job. So, yeah, so one of the two. I'm going to get plenty of painting experience. I've painted a lot of the parts that are on this thing that you're looking at now. But as I'm getting older and progressing and getting better with it and whatnot, I'm going to definitely learn a lot from this thing. So I'm going to do, you know, paint to match mirrors, guards, you know, you name it. So a lot of big things to come, guys. So, you know, stay tuned here. Well, here we are again, guys. Lonely, rainy day today. As you can see, we have everything going on here. The last piece of the puzzle, basically to at least get us back to where the truck was, besides wheels on it. Just God forbid the black truck is somehow not done for AC. I'm on the biggest crunch right now ever, between work, super busy with work every day, barely have any time to work on it, and when I do, it's raining. So, you know, naturally when it's raining, I obviously can't get much work done sanding and painting wise on the truck. So we're gonna dial this in today. Whole interior for the OBS, and yeah, the body shop, it has dust literally everywhere in here. We already scrubbed down all the plastics, everything's already detailed up. Now it's time to get these carpets looking basically as new as they can. Last time I did this, I was just starting out detailing and barely had any good equipment or any skill at all. So well needed, nice little shampoo here. So we're gonna bang this out today for the next 5 or 6 hours probably, and get this thing all dialed in, maybe get the subs and everything wired a little cleaner and tied up and whatnot, and just taking it day by day. As you can tell, it's pretty tinted. You can't see anything. But yeah, so we got a lot of work to do to both trucks, so we're grinding today. Like I said, I'm by myself here, a little hard when you got a million things going on, but here's the after on these areas. Still a little wet. I still got it's not fully done yet. And here's the before. You can clearly tell the difference. A lot of it was old staining, along with a lot of filth from the body shop, like here. Everything was caked in that white dust, so a little before and after for you. After, before. So we're basically doing a full restoration interior detail on this thing. So yeah, this is how I started my business. But yeah, I basically started my business just getting vehicles that are super neglected over time and stuff like that, and cosmetically neglected most of the time anyway. And basically tear them all down to nothing and redo everything. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with today on the old 7.3. So yeah, a lot of time and effort and money into this truck. So, you know, yeah, it needs some body work and stuff, but we're gonna keep it as absolutely prime as we can, and make sure it's as new and restored as possible. You know, for what I can do. Naturally, it's my business, so I have all the equipment and stuff to save a lot of money for myself. Yeah, and then obviously I'm not a body shop guy, but you know, we're gonna need some parts and stuff. Like I said, still gonna do everything I can, replace panels that I can myself, paint things I can myself, and then still debating, probably gonna end up having all the body work done and the entire truck sprayed in pearl. So like I said, it's just a matter of having the time and money to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna film as much as I can here, give you guys something to watch, but I will definitely tune you guys back in to see the after and the finished results. Yum. This is why you get your vehicles detailed, guys. Me being the detailer, mine's the last to get touched. But yeah, it's not all about look. It's about preservation. I didn't really film much, but all back here is fully finished and brand new again. We also don't mind the little excessive cable. I need it longer when I clean so I can throw the subs up there. But we cleaned up all the wiring and everything back here. Got it all nice and tucked away. So pretty pumped. Much cleaner setup because there was wires all over the place back here. But now we got them all neatened up and readjusted for the last hour and put in tubing and everything. Put in the convex and all tucked away and looking like something again. Again, a little after versus before. Big difference. Look clean. So when you think your shit is clean, think again. What a freaking disaster. Well, the carpets were completely brown. See what they look like after extraction. Well, he's running. Still got that intercooler pipe leak. It's actually cracked. The plastic 05 pipes naturally. We got it running, sounding healthy. And 3 days now later, we somewhat have an interior again. I kind of had to stop myself. But I mean, the amount of crap that came out of these carpets and seats and everything was ridiculous. And been at it for 3 whole days now. And I do it once a year anyway. So, yeah. It's gonna have to work for now. We're redoing the whole interior and stuff anyway, but until we get there, because that's kind of first priority right now. You know, we're kind of going to be stuck with the interior of this truck for a little bit until we get around to actually fully gutting it and redoing everything, which I'm in no rush to do. So it was worth it. Definitely, you can't really see it, but significantly better. Literally, the water that was coming out after scrubbing and everything, it was literally pure black. So we got it now to, you know, pretty clean water at the end there, and, you know, dried it all out. So we're gonna fire her up and dry it out, and yeah, I pretty much, it feels good because we did the undercarriage, we did the engine bay, we did a full decon on the outside, full polish, because it came back from the paint shop just compounded, and you could see like buffer trails all in the paint, so we got that all pressed out again. And now we just did a full interior detail, like to the max. So yeah, it feels good. The truck's basically where it was again after the body shop, or before the body shop. So you know, at least I got it back to how it was, and you know, it's clean, and basically you know, get that funky smell out and everything. It was sitting in there for a while, so no, it feels good to finally pretty much be done with this thing. I'm just finishing up actually now, but yeah, we're all pressed out as good as it can be in its form right now, and I can't wait for what the rest of the summer holds, because we're definitely going to get a lot done on this. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, maybe I'll throw in a little edit or something here for you. But hope you guys are liking the videos and stuff. Like I said, any chance I can. It's just tough to find motivation when you do this stuff for a living, to do your own stuff, especially to have 3 full days to yourself. It's tough to do, so it was good. You know, we got that cleaned as well, along with a full detail on this. So yeah, everything's all detailed up, you know, all cleaned up. Everything's fully restored, you know, as much as it could be, at least on this case. This case, everything got restored fully. But yeah, no, definitely pretty pumped. I'm glad to have the truck like back in at least a somewhat show form. Definitely gonna get a lift, wheels. We're gonna pull the bed off. We're gonna redo this frame and axles. We're gonna get everything painted up next, because the truck's honestly so clean that there's nothing painted underneath at all, and there's 0 rust. So yeah, just all it needs is some body love, and that's really it. So we'll get to that, but we're gonna make some power. We're gonna lift this thing to the sky. You guys will see that. I'm not gonna spoil it. And then throw it on some kind of forged wheel. Not really sure yet, but we'll see what we're doing. And I needed a backup plan. God forbid I don't have that done for AC. I'm gonna have to take this the way it is. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next one.